What's going on, guys? DeanCentral here, bringing you another episode of Advanced Rust Building. In this one, we're going to be going over a compact starter base. This is going to be the base that you build right after a fresh wipe. That way you have all the basic luxuries in a really small compact area. If we come inside, as you can see, we do have 4 large chests here for storage, so that should be plenty for getting you on your feet. I have this nice little ceiling light right here. Definitely not something that's needed, but if you did want to put one, that'd be a good spot to do it. On the left side here, we do have a repair table and a water catcher. That is 2 things that aren't normally inside of a early game base, so that's definitely 2 luxuries that you'll have in this design. Right where I'm standing is where your sleeping bag will go, and right over here next to it there's actually a nice little area where you can slop down a campfire to do all of your cooking. If you crouch and come back here, you can gain access to the tool cupboard. There's also a water barrel here if you want to store some water for drinking later on. And behind this door over here, there are 3 furnaces that can all be accessed from where I'm standing, so you can definitely get those water pipes cooking up in that early game and defend your base. Speaking of base defense, if you did end up hearing someone outside, you can grab a gun out of your loot room and stick it in a small box that's clipping through up here, kill yourself and respawn at the top, then grab the gun out of the box and you can take them out. There's 4 doors up here. Also, there's 1 ladder hatch going to the roof if you needed it, but behind each 4 doors there's 1 window and 1 door. You can see every angle of the base from these, so that is really nice. Most little temporary early game bases don't have much defense on them. This top part is totally optional. Honestly, you don't really need it, but if you did want that option, you can throw that up there. But yeah guys, that's basically it for this design. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to build it now, so if you want to learn how to do that, stay tuned. Alright guys, so to build this base, it's pretty straightforward. It's not hard at all, but there is a couple things that I'm going to point out for you guys to make it a bit easier. When you're placing the water catcher down, make sure you place it before you put the foundation there, because otherwise it's not going to let you clip it in like that, which is what we really need. Another thing is whenever you're placing down the tool cupboard, you need to have it pretty close to where the door is going to go. That way you can reach over the boxes and still gain access to it and everything. As you can see here, I went ahead and placed the shelf down. You're not going to want to place it this early. I'm going to show you why. Basically, whenever you try to put a doorway in front of the repair table, it blocks it completely. It doesn't let you put the doorway down at all. And it also blocks you from putting the actual door that goes in front of the tool cupboard. I'm not sure why, but you're going to want to hold off on the shelf. I went ahead and placed it down though, just so I could show you guys. All the other stuff that I'm placing though, such as the furnaces, the water barrel, and the sleeping bag, and all that stuff, you can go ahead and place that now. That's not going to affect anything later on, so just go ahead and copy all that stuff down. But as for the shelf, it has a little bit of trickiness to it. Just make sure you have it down after the doorway in front of the repair table is down, and after you have the door that's in front of the tool cupboard down. Then you can go ahead and place your shelf. But as you can see here, it is totally blocking me from placing the doorway in front of the tool cupboard, and if you remove the repair table, it'll still do it, so it's definitely the shelf's fault. So make sure you just hold off on that a bit and place the doorway down before that, and then you can go ahead and place everything else down. Like I also said, the door that goes in front of the tool cupboard, it blocks that too, so you're going to want to make sure you put that door down before you put the shelf down. As you can see here, it's not letting me place down the door at all because of the shelf being there, so I'm going to have to remove the shelf and then place the door, and then everything works out at that point. So just make sure you hold off on that shelf and get all the other stuff done before it, and then you can go ahead and place the shelf down. When you are placing the shelf though, make sure you push it as far left as you can towards the repair table. That way whenever you have your horizontal box on the bottom shelf, it's not really sticking through any walls or anything. You'll have enough room to squeeze it in there. Other than that though guys, it's all really easy. Just watch what I do and copy me. Try to do it as best as you can and everything will work out just fine. Alright guys, I'll tune back in towards the end of the build.
If I could change my state of mind, then I would disappear. The love I get from you is something I can't change. Why can't I realize I'm fighting for my life?
This is like a dream. This is like all the things you can fit inside a memory.
If I could change my state of mind, then I would disappear. The love I get from you is something.
Alright guys, that's basically it for this base design. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope some of you guys get some help with this during that early game state. It's basically just a 1x1 with some honeycomb around it, but realistically there are so many things compacted into this little tiny base. It would cost someone 4 C4 to get to your loot, and with a base this small, they're probably not gonna really care. But yeah guys, thank you so much for 1.6k, and thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.